Hey, what is up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel, your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys. And today, we're not just talking about rumors, predictions, or draft picks. We're talking about a legit, blockbuster, NFL-shaking development that has just rocked the football world. That's right, this is not a drill. The Dallas Cowboys have made a massive splash in free agency, and it's the kind of move that turns a playoff team into a Super Bowl contender overnight. You heard it here first. Five-time Pro Bowl linebacker CJ Mosley is now officially a Dallas Cowboy. This is one of those moments that instantly redefines a team's identity, a bold, aggressive statement from the front office that the Cowboys aren't just aiming to compete, they're aiming to dominate. Let's unpack what this move really means for Dallas, the NFL, and for all of us who bleed silver and blue. CJ Mosley, a name synonymous with intensity, leadership, and football IQ, is now wearing the star on his helmet. The former New York Jets linebacker was one of the most respected and consistent defensive players in the league over the past decade. Drafted in the first round by the Baltimore Ravens in 2014, Mosley immediately made his presence felt, notching over 100 tackles in 4 of his first 5 seasons and earning 4 Pro Bowl nods before even turning 28. He was the heart and soul of the Ravens' defense before taking his talents to New York, where despite team struggles, he continued to perform at a high level when healthy. Over the course of his career, Mosley has compiled over 1,000 tackles, 10 interceptions, 9 forced fumbles, and countless clutch plays that don't always show up on the stat sheet but are vital in high-stakes games. This is a guy who knows how to lead a defense, call plays, and elevate those around him. And now, he brings that energy, leadership, and experience to Dallas, where the Cowboys' defense has been hungry for an anchor in the middle, a general who can rally the troops and deliver under pressure. Now, let's get into the specifics of how this happened and why it's such a timely acquisition. The Jets, facing a tight cap situation and entering a roster reshaping phase under a new-look front office, made the tough decision to part ways with Mosley earlier this offseason. Despite a productive year, releasing him allowed them to save nearly $4 million in cap space. Once Mosley became a free agent, the Cowboys' front office, led by Stephen Jones and new defensive-minded head coach Mike Zimmer, moved quickly. It's no secret that the Cowboys have struggled at linebacker over the past couple of seasons. Injuries to Leighton Vander Esch, inconsistencies in coverage, and the over-reliance on Micah Parsons to be everything at once made it clear that Dallas needed a true veteran presence in the middle. Signing Mosley is not just about plugging a hole, it's about elevating the entire unit. His 2-year deal, reportedly worth just north of $15 million with guaranteed incentives based on performance, is team-friendly and high upside. It shows that Mosley is ready to chase a championship and that Dallas is serious about going all in. So, how does this shake up the Cowboys' defensive scheme? In a major way, with Zimmer taking the reins on the defense. His signature is built on discipline, intelligent blitz packages, and zone coverage concepts that require smart, decisive linebackers who can read and react quickly. That's exactly what Mosley does best. He doesn't just hit hard, he diagnoses plays before they develop, communicates shifts to the secondary, and brings a calm, professional poise to the huddle. Pairing him with Micah Parsons, who can now be unleashed even more as a pass rusher and edge threat, creates a nightmare for opposing offenses. Think about it, Parsons' explosiveness off the edge, Mosley patrolling the middle, Trevon Diggs and Darren Bland locking down the corners, and DeMarcus Lawrence setting the tone up front? This defense just went from dangerous to elite, and we haven't even hit training camp yet. And don't sleep on how much this helps younger players like Damone Clark, DeMarvion Overshown, and even third stringers trying to make the roster. Having a vet like Mosley in the film room and on the field is like adding a second coach to the locker room. His influence goes beyond tackles and sacks, it's about mindset, preparation, and accountability. But perhaps what's most exciting is how this move changes the narrative for the Cowboys heading into 2025. For years, critics have accused Dallas of being too conservative in free agency, of sitting back and letting elite talent slip through their fingers. That changes today. By going out and getting Mosley, the Cowboys are signaling to the rest of the NFC and especially to division rivals like the Eagles and Giants that they are not just resting on last season's accomplishments. They are reloading, reinforcing, and refocusing their mission to end the Super Bowl drought that's loomed since the 90s. This is the kind of move that says, we're tired of being good, we're ready to be great. And it's already sending shockwaves around the league. Analysts from ESPN to NFL Network are calling this the most impactful defensive signing of the offseason. Fans are flooding social media with excitement, with phrases like ring season incoming trending across Cowboys Twitter. And even Mosley himself took to Instagram, posting a picture of his new Cowboys jersey with the caption, "New chapter. Same mission. Let's get it." You can feel the electricity in the air. Now, it wouldn't be a Cowboys story without a little drama, right? Some skeptics are questioning whether Mosley, now 32, can maintain the same level of play he showed during his prime. But let me tell you, this is not your average 32-year-old linebacker. This is a guy who missed time with injury and came back stronger, who adapts his game, who studies relentlessly. He may not have 4.4 speed anymore, but his instincts and experience make up for it. Plus, in this system, with this surrounding talent, he doesn't need to do it all. He just needs to be CJ Mosley, smart, reliable, and physical. That's more than enough to change games. And let's not forget, veterans like Mosley often thrive when given a second chance on a team with real championship potential. Look at what Von Miller did with the Rams. This is that kind of story waiting to happen. So, what should we expect moving forward? Training camp will be the first real test, but all indications are that Mosley is coming in healthy, hungry, and laser-focused. His leadership will be on full display from day one. Don't be surprised if he's immediately voted a team captain. He has that kind of presence. He'll be the quarterback of the defense, calling out assignments, adjusting coverage, keeping guys calm during crunch time. And come week 1, when the Cowboys take the field under those bright lights, expect Mosley to make an impact early. Whether it's stuffing the run, breaking up a screen, or delivering that textbook tackle on 3 road and short, you're going to feel his presence. And the best part? This is just the beginning. With Mosley now in the fold, the Cowboys may not be done adding pieces. A stronger defense opens the door for more aggressive play calling, more confidence in big moments, and a real shot at going deep in the postseason. So, Cowboys Nation, I want to hear from you. Is this the move that takes us over the top? Is CJ Mosley the missing piece of the puzzle? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. How do you see him fitting into the lineup? What are your expectations for this defense now? And don't forget to hit that like button if you're hyped about this signing as much as I am. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be covering every angle of this story as it unfolds: film breakdowns, press conferences, training camp updates, and more. This is going to be a wild season, and we're riding this wave together. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay loud, stay proud, and go Cowboys.